In a second bit of news relating to Gran Turismo from Pebble Beach, Genesis have unveiled 3 new cars which are going to make their way into the GT franchise. Now, for those of you who may not know, Genesis are a relatively new brand, but they're an offshoot of Hyundai. It's their luxury division, much akin to what Lexus is to Toyota, for example. However, these new virtual models are a bit of a racier take, as we have a Group 3 and a Group 4 based on existing models, obviously built for the classes in Gran Turismo, as well as a Vision Gran Turismo car. As for the brand's current representation in Gran Turismo, we of course have the Hyundai Genesis Coupe, which was a standalone model before Genesis became its own brand, in its road, racing, and even rally variants. But having both Group 3 and Group 4 variants of these new Genesis models indicates some intent to participate alongside Hyundai in the Gran Turismo Manufacturer series. So to briefly discuss each car individually, starting off with the Group 4 car, which is obviously Gran Turismo's touring car style class. This one's a pretty easy fit because it's based on their G70 mid-size saloon, which is a perfect fit for the class really. It comes with both rear-wheel drive and four-wheel drive, so it would be interesting to see, since any driveline is permitted in that class, which one this race car features, although I would suspect it would be rear-wheel drive. And as per what you'd expect with the requirements of the class, the aero isn't too crazy and it very much resembles that road car. The same of which cannot be said about the Group 3 car that they unveiled, titled X Group 3. It's a larger car than the G70, and currently the only larger car that isn't an SUV that Genesis makes is the G90, which is just a larger 4-door sedan. But this car is a 2-door. And conveniently enough, trademarks have been filed in the US for Genesis to make a model called the GT80, so it very much sounds like this Vision Gran Turismo car is going to preview an upcoming Genesis road model, as I said earlier. But now we move on to the Genesis VGT or Vision Gran Turismo, and that is where the biggest question mark lies, because this one wasn't revealed in the same way as the other two, and perhaps in not such a fleshed out form, because they've given us 3 potential ways it could look. It's been described by the brand themselves as an elite racing vehicle, and is potentially going to end up in the Group 1 category, or at least have an adapted Group 1 variant. And who knows what this could be really in the end, because Gran Turismo's Group 1 category is a massive melting pot, more than any other class, with Group C cars from the 80s and 90s to futuristic VGTs, and of course I think this one is going to fall into that latter category. But as for when we'll see it and in what game, that's another unanswered question. It may end up waiting for Gran Turismo 7, but the 2022 Gran Turismo Championships with the Manufacturer Series are still going to be held on Gran Turismo Sport, so it may be a late addition to the game, although I would lean more towards it being held off for GT7. But that's going to be it for this video. Thank you for watching, tell me what you think about these cars, and have a good day.